The galaxy was amused when they learned that humans have rules of war. They were less amused when they figured out what humans do in war when there are no rules. In the far reaches of space, a lone human cargo hauler came under attack by an alien race that they had yet to meet. An emergency drone dropped out of the hauler with a dump of the ship's computers highlighting the attacker. In a flash, the drone was off to the nearest human star system. That lone incident introduced humans to the wider galaxy, one teeming with alien species, all decades to centuries more advanced than they themselves. It took months before Saul found out who their attackers were, a race of beings half the size and thrice as mean as an ornery grizzly bear. In fact, the race appeared as if bears from Earth evolved to have thumbs and walk upright. Offers for peace were ignored, the response being every envoy killed or destroyed. A few minor skirmishes broke out along the borders of the Grizzlies, as the humans had taken to calling them, but not all-out war. Contact with the wider galactic populace was rapid, and Saul learned that the Grizzlies were conquerors. They only understood war and conquest. The Great Hunt, they called it with almost religious fervor. Not wanting to possibly place themselves poorly within the greater galactic community, the Saul ambassadors asked what rules of warfare the various species abided by, both spoken and written. The response they received was, "Rules in war? There are no rules." The humans were shocked. What about treatment of prisoners of war? None. Rules of medical transport and aid? None. Anything about use of appropriate force? None. The ambassadors shared a look amongst themselves before responding, "Great peoples of the galactic populace, are you sure there are no rules to warfare between one another? We are free to defend and carry on warfare as we see fit." Laughter was their response. The humans tried to reach an agreement on how to conduct the war. Don't attack medical facilities or transports. No radiological or biological warfare, just conventional weapons. Only attack military necessary targets, not civilian populaces. The Fulark, or the Grizzlies, only responded by dropping nuclear weapons on a heavily populated planet. The humans' reaction was swift. 3 Fulark planets laid in ruin within weeks. Fleets decimated, reduced to frozen tombs in space. The humans sent a message: failure to abide by our rules of war will result in a fate unlike you have ever seen or experienced in the past. You see, the humans wanted for us to understand their message. Rules in war are necessary. If you fail to abide by them, the consequences are dire. And dire they were. The Fulark dropped chemicals on another human planet, causing untold pain and suffering on the population until they died a painful death. This time there was no response.